just to get a brief update about this retreat that you are having today here in Kyankwanzi.
Okay. The retreat, this retreat is for the cabinet ministers, ministers of state.
We okay? We okay. We are rolling.
Can I say?
Yes, okay.
The retreat is for ministers, permanent secretaries, SEC members, and HE the President, Vice President, and Prime Minister will be in attendance. This retreat is an introspection retreat. It is a retreat where we shall be putting a torch in ourselves to see what has gone wrong. What are the performance shortfalls in the public service? What is causing these shortfalls? What are the practical solutions? What are the responsible centers and the time frame for rectifying whatever is going wrong? And the objectives of this retreat are mainly four. One, as I've said, we are going to identify the performance shortfalls, get the practical solutions, and the time frame and the responsible centers. Two, we are going to impart knowledge and skills on our leaders. Three, we are going to get guidance from the president. And lastly, we build the cohesion amongst ourselves as leaders.
In your stated performance shortfalls,
Yes.
my view would be that you are having a meeting about assessment of the performance of government generally. Why are you looking at for shortfalls?
We are looking at shortfalls because we have always looked at performance generally. But you know this has not helped us. And in general, when you look at only performance, people only present the positive. This time we are here to look at what have we failed to deliver and how can we therefore improve and have it delivered.
What does this make about the statements we have always received from the performance that government has always issued out during in terms of the fulfillment of the manifesto? There is always that, I'm forgetting the name, what we have always called, where we are called at the manifesto week, and we are told this is how we are performing.
Yes, those are yes.
What is the difference?
Having shortfalls does not mean that you have not delivered. We have delivered, but amid these challenges, and those challenges have caused some shortfalls. Even you as a normal citizen, you know that there are areas where government has not delivered. It is those areas that we want to look at. For example, if you see the corruption, we need to talk about that corruption. If you see the land grabbing, we need to talk about the land grabbing. If you see the drug shortages in health centers, we need to talk about it. What is causing it and how can we rectify this? We have delivered, but we are looking at what we have failed to deliver and how can we make it better.
Which kind of people you expected to present to these honorable ministers and SEC and others?
Oh, we have a number of presenters. One, we have engaged a SAMI, and they are giving us the technical part of it. If you've been here in the morning, they have taken us through leadership. They will take us through mindset change. They will take us through whole of government, and they will also take us through policy. But we also have within ourselves, we have, I will take them through cabinet and how it is performance and how can it perform better, how to make good policies and implementation. Then we shall have PSs talking about those issues that I've talked about. For example, the PS land, we want her to present to us why there is that continued land grabbing and how can we stop it. The PS public service will talk about the continued insufficient staffing levels, especially in the local government, what is causing it and how can we, and then in the performance gaps in the public service where civil servants not performing, something will be talked about it and we get some practical solution how we can make our staff perform better. And then we shall also look at the budget priorities for the financial year 25-26, and that will also be presented by finance. The president also will give two papers, one for the NRM's commitment on improving the people's quality of life, and also the comparative advantage that Uganda has for industrialization.
Maybe the last one you are holding such, or it has always happened in the past?
This is the first retreat that we are holding in regard to introspection. It has never been held. We have always come to praise ourselves. We have performed. We have done this, as you have said, at Prime Minister's office, at President's office. It is about performance, what we have delivered. This time around, we are saying, what have we not delivered, and how can we deliver it?
Maybe this comes mid.
This is purely public service retreat. It has nothing to do with the politics. It's about service delivery.
But when some of these issues in a way also affect you, they may be the reality maybe you are going to discuss, but at the end of the day, looking at these realities may not end up being in your favor.
What do you mean not being in our favor?
The politicians and the government that is elected by the people, highlighting this is what I want to hear, and maybe the public wants to hear outside there. But sometimes as leaders you want to address these things internally.
What we are highlighting is not new. What we are highlighting is something that has been there. If you look at that book that we have as the one which has the program, it has the performance issues. And these performance issues have been collected from the public. What are they talking about every ministry? What are the complaints for every ministry? We have sourced them from the public. So they are not new, they are known. So we are now asking the leaders, you as the leaders, what has gone wrong and how can we correct this?
All right. Thank you.
Luno lukungaana lw'aba ministers abawandiisi ba gavumenti ab'enkalakkalira ne akakiiko akakulembeza ak'ebyobufuzi aka NRM party. Lugenda kubeera wano e Kyankwanzi okumala ennaku 7 okuva nga 7 paka nga 14, nga ne President wa Uganda ajja dubeeramu, Vice President ajja dubeeramu, Prime Minister ne badeputies be abasatu. Olukungaana luno lugenda lukwata ku kwekuba mu tooki ffe ng'abakulembeze okulaba biki bye tutasobodde kutuukiriza nga gavumenti, era kiki ekibireetedde okuba nga tetubituukiriza, era kiki kye tusobola okukola okulaba nga tujjawo ekyo ekitulemesa okutuukiriza empeereza eno obulungi ku bantu, era tuteekewo ani anaavunaanyizibwa ku ekyo ekirina okukolebwa era anaakikolera mu bbanga ki. Era olukungaana luno tugenda kufunamu okuwabulwa kwa pulezidenti ng'omukulu w'eggwanga, atuwabule ffe ng'abakulembeze abamuli wansi. Ate era olukungaana luno tugenda kusomesa abakulembeze baffe, okubasomesa ebyokufuga abantu, ebyokukulembera abantu, okubasomesa ebyokukolera awamu, okubasomesa ebyenkyukakyuka, kwegamba babe nabo nga bali abakulembeze abagumivu. Era ku lukungaana luno tugenderedde okulaba nti abakulembeze baffe bano babeera bumu. Minister, Permanent Secretary, owa seeki bonna babe nga bali kimu, bali ttiimu emu okusobola okulaba nga baddukanya eggwanga lino ne batuukiriza ebisaanyizo gavumenti beyagala okutuukiriza. Mu lukungaana luno tujja kubaamu n'ebyokuyiga bingi, era bajja okuwa okwogera ku bintu bangi. Tujja kwogera ku kibbattaka ekiriwo, tujja kwogera ku bulyanguzi obuliwo, tujja kwogera ku bakozi abatakola, abakozi abatamala mu bitundutundu by'eggwanga, byonna tulabe nga tusobola okubinogera eddagala. Bulijjo oli mutuufu nti bujja essira tubadde tuliteeka ku bye tukoze. Okizuula nti tukoze ebintu bingi era tweyongera okukola ebintu bingi. Wakyaliyo okwemulugunya, abantu beemulugunya mu bintu bingi, era mu katabo kaffe okwo tuwandisemu okwemulugunya kw'abantu ministry buli ministry. Kati ne tugamba tujjawo tutya okwemulugunya kuno. Kiki ekireeta okwemulugunya kuno? Y'ensonga lwaki tuli wano okulaba nti okwemulugunya kukendeera mu muntu owa bulijjo.
Thank you very much.